Up till now, in the topic of heterocyclic compounds, we have discussed uh, everything with respect to the furan and thiophene. With respect to the thiophene and furan, what we have discussed up till now, we have discussed their synthetic methods, their reactions, their significance, and uses that are there in terms of pharmaceutical important point of view. Now today we are going to start very important heterocyclic compound, that is pyrrole. Now this pyrrole is a very important compound in the pharmaceutical point of view, medicinal point of view, and as well as synthetic point of view. Now it is an important pi-excessive aromatic heterocycle. See, the compound itself in the first statement tells us that it is an aromatic in nature because in a structure of pyrrole, see, this is the structure of pyrrole. Forget about substitution. Now, this structure of pyrrole, it is basically having two pi bonds and the presence of nitrogen atom possessing lone pair of electrons on its head. So, this 4 pi electrons means 1 pi bond with respect to the 2 pi electrons. So, the totally 4 pi electrons along with this 2 number of lone pair of electrons. So, basically, a structure of pyrrole will give us 6 number of electrons, and this 6 number of electrons easily can give the aromatic property. We know the characteristics of aromatic properties. Presence of 6 pi electrons in its structure will automatically give the aromaticity to the compound. Again, we will move towards the first statement of this para with respect to the pyrrole molecule. It is actually an important pi-excessive aromatic compound because the ring system is incorporated in the basic structural unit in porphyrin. Now, this porphyrin heterocyclic compound, this porphyrin is actually present in our hemoglobin structure, that is heme. The structure of heme is associated with 4 molecules of pyrrole rings, and those 4 molecules of pyrrole rings are known as porphyrins, and this porphyrin have their presence in the structure of hemoglobin. See, this is a very important point with respect to the pyrrole molecule. Pyrrole molecule has its presence in the structure of hemoglobin, as well as a pyrrole molecule has its significance, has its presence in the structure of chlorophyll also. Now we know the importance of chlorophyll, we know the importance of corins during the synthesis of vitamin B12. So these many important significant points are associated with the pyrrole molecule. That's why a pyrrole ring has its own importance in the therapeutic as well as medicinal point of view. Now the presence of pyrrole ring in the porphyrin as well as its presence in our gallbladder synthetic materials, that is bilirubin and biliverdin. Now these are our chemical entities synthesized by our digestive system. These are also that are bile pigments. They also contain a presence of pyrrole ring in its structure. So as his presence in so many biological compounds give its very important parameter that has its own importance in the pharmaceutical and treatment point of view. Now, basically, this pyrrole molecule is extracted from the bone oil of the animals. Now only we have discussed that pyrrole molecule is present in the hemoglobin, it is present in the chlorophyll, it is present in bile pigments that are bilirubin and biliverdin. Earlier case, the pyrrole molecule is extracted from the bone oils of the animals. Now, the coming slide or the slide is in front of you gives the extraction procedure of the pyrrole molecule. Now, how it is extracted? First of all, that bone oil we are going to wash with a alkaline solution. Now, whenever we are going to wash this bone oil with an alkaline solution, whatever acidic impurities are there in the bone oil, they are removed. As we are washing that solution with an alkaline solution. After that, after alkaline wash, we are going to wash the oil with a dilute acid solution. Now in first step, we have removed acid impurities. Now in second step, we are going to remove the alkaline impurities. Later on, we are going to do the fractional distillation of that oil compound. That is bone oil, which is derived from the animal's bone. Now after that, we are going to do the fractional distillation at 100 to 150 degrees centigrade and fuse that extracted distillate with the potassium hydroxide solution. Now, when we are going to fuse that extract with a potassium hydroxide solution, so there is formation of an salt of pyrrole, that is potassium pyrrole. And after that, we are going to steam distillate out a pure pyrrole molecule. So this is an earlier method used for the recovering of pyrrole molecule from a bone oil. First acid wash, alkali wash, then acid wash, fractional distillation, then steam distillation to obtain a free pure pyrrole molecule. Now, with the help of one very important test, we are going to confirm the presence of pyrrole molecule and that test is known as Ehrlich test. Now, what is that Ehrlich test? It is a characteristic for the pyrrole molecule when we are going to react a pyrrole with 4-dimethyl amino benzaldehyde. So, this Ehrlich test is nothing but the reaction between pyrrole molecule and 4-dimethyl amino benzaldehyde. So, this 4-dimethyl amino benzaldehyde will react with the pyrrole molecule in the presence of hydrochloric acid. So this hydrochloric acid produces a purple coloration due to the formation of cation in this structure. That means when pyrrole will react with a 4-dimethyl amino benzaldehyde, there is formation of an cation and that cation gives purple coloration to the compound. This only indicates that there is presence of pyrrole. So this will be an test for the confirmation of presence of pyrrole molecule in the structure. This question they have asked once. Run on the identification test or confirmatory test to detect the presence of pyrrole molecule. So how we are going to react a pyrrole molecule with the 4-dimethyl amino benzaldehyde? So there is formation of an cationic structure and that cation is going to give the purple coloration to the compound. Now, synthesis of pyrrole molecule. Now, when we have discussed the synthesis of thiophene, synthesis of furan molecule, that time we have done. It is either a combination of 3+2 cyclization. It is either a combination of 2+2+1 cyclization. It is either a combination of 4+1 cyclization. So these 2+2+1, 3+2, 4+1, these synthetic methods are same with these all pyrrole, with these all heterocyclic compounds. Only there is a change in the presence of starting material. I already told you that please prepare a chart, comparative chart of synthesis of pyrrole molecules so that we can compare the synthetic methods for individual heterocyclic compounds. Now, the first synthetic method is cyclization reaction, classified into 3+2, 2+2+1 and 4+1 cyclization method. Now, first of all, we are interested in the 3+2 cyclization reaction. Now, these pyrroles are generally synthesized by cyclization reaction, which will involve basically nucleophilic electrophilic interactions. This 3 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 2 plus 2 plus 1, these all cyclization is basically involves nucleophilic electrophilic interactions. Now, these synthetic methods are arranged on the basis of number of fragments involved in this cyclization. As I already told you that this is depending upon which fragment is actually taking part in the cyclization procedure. It is either 2 plus 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2 or 4 plus 1. Depending upon that, they are categorized separately. Now, the first method of synthesis of cyclization is 3 plus 2 cyclization reaction. Now, what is this actually a 3 plus 2 cyclization reaction? Now, this 3 plus 2 cyclization reaction, it is divided into, first of all, reaction of alpha amino ketone with beta diketone or beta ketoester. Now, this reaction of alpha amino ketone with a beta diketone or beta ketoester, this particular synthesis is known as norpyrrole synthesis of pyrrole molecule. See here, this is very important synthetic method. So many times it is asked in the exam, write down the norpyrrole synthesis reaction. So what is this actually? It is a reaction of alpha amino ketone with a beta diketone or beta ketoester. This is mostly used method for the synthesis of pyrrole molecule, in which there is a condensation of alpha amino ketone or alpha amino ketoester, which is basically an 3 carbon atom fragment with a nucleophilic nitrogen and electrophilic carbonyl carbons. So here this alpha amino ketoester or alpha amino ketone, they are going to donate these 3 carbon atoms to the pyrrole molecule, and they are reacting with a beta diketone or beta ketoester, which is an actually 2 atom fragment with a electrophilic carbonyl carbon and nucleophilic carbon. So there will be an formation of a bond. So there will be an formation of bond. See here, this first fragment, that is alpha amino ketone or alpha amino ester, will be used as a 3 carbon atom fragment which contains with a 2 carbon atom fragment, that is either beta diketone or beta ketoester. So there will be a condensation between these 2 carbon atoms, these 2 fragments in the presence of acidic media. So there will be a synthesis of pyrrole molecule. Now, what will be the mechanism of this reaction? So what happened? This amine possessing his lone pair of electrons will attack on the electron deficient species of carbonyl carbon atom. So there will be a formation of bond between this nitrogen atom and with this electron efficient carbon atom. So there will be a formation of bond and they will form a cyclic. So this is basically a most widely used method for the synthesis of pyrrole molecule, in which first of all we have discussed a condensation of 3 plus 2 cyclization reaction. 3 fragments which are derived from the alpha amino ketone or alpha amino ketoester, and 2 carbon fragment is derived from the beta diketone or beta ketoester. You are going to write only this much and just draw an arrow from this amine electrons to the carbonyl carbon atom. So there is formation of bond this amine functional group will donate his carbon atom, he will donate his electrons to the electron deficient carbonyl carbon atom, and there is formation of an cyclic structure of pyrrole molecule. So this is the first method for the synthesis of pyrrole molecule. Now this reaction, it is considered to be proceed with the formation of enamine intermediate. Now how this enamine intermediate is formed? When these pair of electrons will attack on these electron deficient carbon atom, there is formation of CONH linkage. That is a linkage between nitrogen atom and a linkage between the carbon atom. So this linkage will provide an enamine intermediate, and this enamine intermediate involves the attack of nucleophilic amino group of amine ketone on the electrophilic carbonyl carbon atom. We have already discussed that. So there will be a subsequent cyclization of that enamine compound to form pyrrole molecule. Very simple method. It is used for the synthesis of pyrrole molecule. Our second step or second method of synthesis of pyrrole is reaction of alpha amino ketone with alkynes. Reaction of alpha amino ketone with alkyne molecule. Now how it will happen? That is reaction of alpha amino ketone with an alkyne. This reaction of alpha amino ketone. See here, we are going to use a same starting material of 3 fragments. Only there is change in the 2 carbon fragment. Instead of alpha diketone, we are going to use alkynes molecule possessing carbon-carbon triple bond. So the reaction of alpha amino ketone with the alkyne proceed with a nucleophilic addition of amine group towards the electrophilic carbon of alkyne molecule with the formation of again enamine intermediates. This is an enamine intermediate which on intramolecular cyclization there is formation of an pyrrole molecule will take place. See here, this lone pair of electrons which are there on the nitrogen atom will attack on the electron deficient species of carbon. So there is formation of an enamine intermediate. Enamine means a formation of bond between this nitrogen atom and alkynes carbon atom. So this enamine later on undergo intramolecular cyclization to form or to give the substituted pyrrole molecule. So this is a second method for the formation of pyrrole molecule. Now the third method or next method for the synthesis of pyrrole molecule is reaction of beta amino alpha beta unsaturated ester with nitroalkenes. So this is an beta amino alpha beta unsaturated ester. Beta amino alpha beta unsaturated ester here preferred as a 3 carbon atom fragment with which reacts with a 2 carbon atom fragment, that is nitroalkane. So this is basically a 3+2 cyclization. 3 carbon atoms are preferred or taken out from the beta amino alpha beta unsaturated ester and 2 carbon atom fragment from the nitroalkanes. Reaction mechanism here, the cyclization with the formation of NC2 and C3C4 bonds. So how it will happen? It is considered to be proceed with the formation of conjugate addition of enamine. Now the mechanism is same as like that of earlier case. Nitrogen lone pair of electrons will attack on the electron deficient carbon atom to form the enamine intermediate. Now this enamine intermediate followed by intramolecular cyclization which involves nucleophilic addition of amine functional group, nucleophilic addition of amine functional group to the nitrate ion. See this here, there will be a formation of carbon nitrogen bond with a amine functional group with that of this nitroalkanes carbon atom. The driving force for the elimination of this nitrogen. Now later on, this nitrogen atom or this nitro molecule is removed in the form of nitrous acid. Now what will be the driving force for the removal of this nitrous acid? The driving force for the elimination of nitrogen, it is provided by the, who is going to remove this nitrous acid? It is provided by the aromatic property or aromatic stability of this compound. See here, this aromatic stability of this pyrrole molecule will remove this nitrous acid, will remove this nitro functional group in the form of nitrous acid. See here, in order to obtain the aromatic stability, this pyrrole molecule will leave one of its substitution in the form of nitrous acid. So this is a method of synthesis of 3+2 cyclization reaction in which we are going to use, or in which the reaction between the beta amino alpha beta unsaturated ester with a nitroalkene molecule. Now the next synthesis is from the reaction of alpha diketones with amine molecule. Now this is also an 3+2 cyclization condensation reaction in which alpha diketones reacts with a amine molecule. So this is an alpha diketone. See here, a diketone, both carbon atoms will possess two ketonic functional group. So this alpha diketone condensed with a amine, which is substituted with a electron withdrawing substitutions at their alpha position. This E is nothing but electron withdrawing substituents. Now this electron withdrawing substituents at this carbon atom. Now what are the examples of electron withdrawing substituents? It may be cyanide molecule, it may be an propanoid molecule. So this electron withdrawing substituents will withdraw the electrons. So this electron withdrawing substituent will react with the alpha diketone to directly synthesize pyrrole molecule. Now what will be the mechanism? If they are reacted with the electron withdrawing substitutions at alpha position, it results in the corresponding synthesis of pyrrole molecule with the formation of C2C3 bond and C4C5 bonds. See here, this structure is as it is. Instead of these oxygen atoms, the position of these oxygen atom will be substituted with only the CH2 functionality. Now, this type of substitution is known as bioisosteric substitutions. Only instead of oxygen, we have substituted CH2 or we have replaced CH2 molecule, which is already substituted with a electron withdrawing functional group. So only there is formation of bond between the C2C3 carbon atom, and C4C5 carbon atom. So there will be a formation of a corresponding pyrrole molecule. So this is all about 3+2 cyclization reaction, in which we have seen cyclization of alpha amino ketone with a beta ketoester, cyclization of alpha amino ketone with alkyne molecule, and cyclization of beta amino alpha beta unsaturated ester with nitroalkane. And just now only we have discussed that cyclization of alpha diketone, reaction of alpha diketone with a amine molecule. So these four methods are there in the case of 3+2 cyclization reaction. Now we are proceeding further for the next type of cyclization, in which we are going to condense three different fractions containing 2+2+1 entities. in which we are going to condense two carbon atom fragment with second two carbon atom fragment with a one element. Now in this method, there is reaction of beta keto ester with alpha haloketones. Now in this way, in this method, we are going to condense reaction of beta keto ester with the alpha haloalkanes. This particular synthesis of pyrrole molecule is known as Hansch pyrrole synthesis. See, in the case of 3+2 cyclization, the first synthesis is nor-pyrrole synthesis. In the case of 2+2+1 cyclization, the first synthesis is reaction of beta keto ester with alpha haloalkanes, in which there is that type of synthesis is known as Hansch pyrrole synthesis. Now, what happened in this Hansch pyrrole synthesis? Hansch pyrrole synthesis, the reaction of beta diketones or beta keto esters reacts with alpha haloketones or now alpha haloketones or aldehyde. That means there is reaction between beta diketones किंवा beta keto ester with either second ketone molecule or aldehyde molecule in the presence of ammonia or primary amine, which will offer the synthesis of pyrrole molecule. Now here there will be a condensation of 2+2+1 saccharization with the formation of nitrogen, second carbon atom bond, C3C4 bond and nitrogen, fifth carbon atom bond. So here there will be a formation of three different type of bonds. A bond of nitrogen with second carbon atom, a bond of third carbon atom with the fourth carbon atom, and a bond of nitrogen with the fifth carbon atom. So the reaction proceed with the formation of enamine intermediate as like that of earlier case, which on cyclization and alkylization there is formation of corresponding pyrrole molecule. So how the reaction will be proceeding? So this is the scheme of synthesis of pyrrole molecule from primary in the presence of primary amine. The reaction is in between the reaction of aldehyde or ketone with hydrazine or under the strongly acidic condition affords synthesis of pyrrole molecule. Now this is actually a sigma-tropic rearrangement and sorry, this is not an actually, this is scheme number 32 in which we are going to see the reaction is in between 2+2+1 unit. So this is a 2+2+1 unit. This compound that is beta keto ester will react with either aldehyde or ketone molecule in the presence of acidic media. So there will be a formation of cyclized pyrrole molecule having 2+2+1 cyclization reaction. Now a reaction of aldehyde with alkyl isocyanates. So the next method of synthesis is when the reaction is in between aldehyde with alkyl isocyanates. Now this is also coming under the category of 2+2+1 cyclization in which the condensation of alkyl isocyanate, this is an alkyl isocyanate with aldehyde molecule in 2:1 ratio, means we are going to take 2 molecules of isocyanate and 1 molecule of aldehyde, both of them condensed together. So this is actually a 2+2+1, 2 molecules of isocyanate, that means 2+2 plus 1 molecule of aldehyde molecule proceed to involve initial conjugate addition of, see here, these are the 2 molecules of isocyanate molecule. Initially they will arrange themselves in a cyclic manner. Initial conjugate addition followed by anionic cyclization with the formation of C2 C3 bond, this bond, C3 C4 bond, and C4 C5 bond to give the cyclized structure of pyrrole molecule. So what happened initially? Initially, the reaction is in between two molecules of isocyanate with one molecule of aldehyde molecule. Now, these two molecules of isocyanate initially condense together to form a intermediate cyclic structure, which upon removal of hydrogen cyanide, there is formation of a cyclic structure of pyrrole molecule. So this is coming under category of, this is the last method coming under the category of 2 plus 2 plus 1 cyclization reaction. So we have seen up till now synthesis of pyrrole by 3 plus 2, 4 methods, 2 plus 2 plus 1, 2 methods, and the last method or the next method for the synthesis of pyrrole molecule as like that of thiophene and furan. This is next method, that is 4 plus 1 cyclization. That means we are going to condense 4 carbon containing one molecule with one carbon containing, one nitrogen containing another molecule. Now, this type of method of synthesis of heterocyclic compound is usually known as Paul-Knorr synthesis, in which we are going to condense 4 plus 1 cyclization reaction. Now, up till now, we have seen Knorr-Pyrrole synthesis, Hansch-Pyrrole synthesis, and this is a combination of method of Paul and Knorr. That's why it is known as Paul-Knorr synthesis, in which there is reaction of 1,4-diketone with ammonia, or we are going to use ammonia derivative. So 4 carbon containing fraction contains with a 1 nitrogen containing fragment, either ammonia or ammonia derivative. It is known as Paul-Knorr synthesis. Now, it is most general method and involves 4 plus 1 cyclization condensation of 1,4-diketone with ammonia or its derivative. So it is a condensation of 4 plus 1 cyclization with a 4 carbon atom fragment with either ammonia or its derivative with the formation of NC2 and NC5 bonds. Now this NC2 or NC5 bonds the reaction is considered with a proceed with a successive attack of the reaction is considered to be proceed with a successive attack of nucleophilic nitrogen on the carbonyl carbon and finally followed by the dehydration. Now this removal of water molecule, that is dehydration procedure, is known as aromatization. Now why it is known as aromatization? In first statement only we have discussed that pyrrole molecule is totally aromatic in nature, and he is going to attain that aromaticity by combining 6 pair of electrons. So by removal of water molecules, they are going to attain their aromaticity, for which the driving force which is provided by the stability of the resulting pyrrole molecule. In earlier slide, that is in 3 plus 2 cyclization reaction also, we have discussed that to obtain an aromaticity stability of pyrrole molecule has removed one of the nitrous acid fractional from the reaction intermediate or reaction molecule. So here also, with the help of removal of water molecule, pyrrole molecule is going to attain its stability and aromaticity. Now in this 4 plus 1 cyclization reaction, we will see these reactions in next lecture. Only we will enlist those. First one will be reaction of 1,4-diene with 1,4-diene or dienes with amine. So we are going to react 1,4-diene with a amine. Then next one will be, or the next type is expansion reaction or ring expansion reaction. So only one method is there for the synthesis of Palnar synthesis, that is by using 1,4-diene, and the reaction is with the amine molecule. Now how this 1,4-diene will react with the amine molecule? Metal ion assisted amination. So this particular synthesis requires presence of metal ion assisted amination of 1,4-dienes with a primary amine followed by cyclization provides N-substituted pyrrole molecule. Now here 1,4-diketone 4-diene will react with a amine molecule. So there will be a formation of N-substituted amine molecule. Will you please drop up your